Yo Mzansi, welcome back to Headz SA, the channel where we talk real issues that affect real people every single day. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get straight into it.
Let us not mask our difficulties. Let us not tell our people lies. Let us tell it as it is. Unemployment is 41% and it includes people who are discouraged. Let's live.
But then comes Capitec Bank. Out of nowhere, they said the unemployment rate isn't 32.9%. It's actually around 10%. Wait, 10%? Based on what? Capitec says their numbers are based on what they are seeing through their operations across their 400 branches, especially in the townships. They argue that Stats SA doesn't have visibility on the informal sector, where many people hustle every day, from selling kota, cutting hair, fixing cars, to running spaza shops.
Found is that the statistics reported in the news measures a 33% unemployment rate of about 25 million people who are eligible to work. But if you look at the expanded unemployment rate of people, including people who are not currently looking for work, that's closer to 46%. And we just don't find that that is the actual reality on the streets today. In fact, Capitec operates across the country. We have many branches in townships, and we're often in those communities and we see a different view of the economy.
Now let's be honest here, Stats SA methods are internationally recognized and detailed. They have people whose entire job is to calculate this stuff. And they have clarified that the formal sector is included in their data.
Stats SA stands by the veracity of our methods in measuring labor market statistics, in particular, the quarterly labor force survey. We follow the International Labour Organization guidelines in dealing with labor markets in our country. We are one of the many countries that do as such. Measuring the informal sector in particular, we use the quarterly labor force survey, the survey of employers and self-employed, and indeed, we publish the informal sector report. As of the first quarter of 2025, our unemployment rate was sitting at 32.9%. To suggest that our unemployment rate is sitting as low as 10% would be misleading the nation.
But Capitec is saying from a business perspective, they are seeing more people earning, transacting, and hustling than Stats SA is reporting. But here's the kicker, isn't Capitec one of the banks that doesn't really support small informal businesses when it comes to funding? So now they see the informal economy when it's convenient. And just when the nation was trying to process all this, the president came through at the Basic Education Youth Employment Initiative, talking about skills, training, employment programs, you know, the usual.
All delegates to this policy conference are agreed that the development and empowerment of our youth is vital to the future of our nation. We have agreed on the need to intensify our efforts to provide young people with quality education and relevant skills, to expand the various programs that bridge the gap between learning and earning, and to use all available policy instruments to encourage businesses to hire more young people. We are all agreed that every person in this country must, without exception, have access to quality education, decent health care, housing, water, sanitation, electricity, and safe as well as reliable transport.
But South Africans weren't buying it. Many are asking, Mr. President, where are the results? These are the same promises we've been hearing since your first term. What have we actually seen? So here's my take. Stats SA has the structure, methodology, and international backing. Capitec might have on the ground insights. They also have a business to protect. I personally think the truth is somewhere in between. What about you, South Africa? Are you visually seeing the high unemployment rate in your area? Do you trust Stats SA, or do you think they are both off the mark? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a real conversation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you never miss the latest truth drop from Heads Up SA. Until next time, we keep our heads up and our voices louder. Peace.
Let us not mask our difficulties. Let us not tell our people lies. Let us tell it as it is. Unemployment is 41%, and it includes people who are discouraged.
Let's leave out this.
In Polokwane, she does not have a land. With a wheelchair and all of that, she doesn't have a land. So when you buy her a land and build a house, it becomes more expensive. The land itself is expensive. To build a disabled person a house becomes more expensive because we don't have a land. But when I went to bury Tsepotsula there in Lesotho, comrades, you will be shocked that there are no shacks there. There are no shacks. This thing of squatter camps, they are not there. Those people build their own houses. They have a land, they build their own houses. So the problem here is that you must first save money to buy the land, then save money to build a house. You'll be dead by then. That's why people end up staying in the shacks, because the saving money of the land should be the money we save to build ourselves houses. No, we save money to build the land, and then we must still save money to build houses, and then it takes forever. The unemployment in South Africa will continue to rise because our people do not own the strategic means of production, they do not own the land, and the little we own as the state, it is being outsourced. Can you imagine a person buying SAA, which has got 700 workers, and still maintain the 700 workers? It's not true, it's not possible. When they buy SAA, the first target is to retrench the workers. The first target is the workers. So the privatization of Denel, Eskom, Transnet, all of these strategic state institutions, the first victims are going to be workers. So these high levels of unemployment are not going to stop anytime soon if Pravin Gordhan is not stopped from his shenanigans.